first gunshot cracked through the stillness of Redemption Creek like thunder, splitting a cloudless sky, sending dust spiraling upward from where the bullet struck inches from Thomas Xander's boot. He didn't flinch. The townspeople watching from the boardwalk exchanged nervous glances. Not because another shootout was brewing in their dusty main street, but because the tall, broad-shouldered man with eyes the color of a winter storm showed no reaction whatsoever. "Damn you, Xander!" hollered Jeb Murphy, the local saloon owner's brother, his face flushed with whiskey and rage. "Show some fear when a man's aiming to kill you." Thomas merely adjusted his black Stetson, his expression unchanging as stone. His reputation as the man without feeling wasn't just some colorful frontier nickname, it was a fact known throughout the Wyoming Territory in 1876. Some claimed it was the war that had frozen him inside. Others whispered about the massacre at Yellow Creek that had claimed his family. Whatever the cause, Thomas Xander hadn't smiled, cried, or shown a flicker of emotion in 7 years. "Put the gun down, Murphy," Thomas said, his voice as flat and dry as the prairie in August. "You're drunk." "I'll put something down, I'll write you in the ground." Murphy's hand trembled as he cocked the hammer again. Sheriff Mills stepped forward from the gathering crowd. "That's enough, Jeb. Drop it." Murphy's second shot went wide, splintering the hitching post. Before he could squeeze the trigger a third time, Thomas had closed the distance between them in 3 long strides. With mechanical precision, he disarmed Murphy, twisting the man's wrist until the gun clattered to the dirt. There was no satisfaction in his movements, no anger in his grip, just the efficient actions of a man doing what needed to be done. "Much obliged, Xander," the sheriff said, taking custody of the sputtering Murphy. "Though I reckon you could show a little concern when a man's shooting at you." "Wouldn't change the outcome," Thomas replied simply, already turning toward the livery stable. He had a fence line to mend at his ranch outside of town, and the confrontation was nothing more than an inconvenient delay. "That man ain't natural," someone muttered behind him. "They say he took 3 bullets at Shady Creek last year and didn't even wince. Heard he found his brother hanging from a cottonwood after the Cassidy gang rode through and just cut him down like he was taking laundry off a line. Some men just ain't made right after the war." Thomas heard it all, but felt nothing in response. The townspeople's words were like raindrops on a tin roof noise without significance. He untied his chestnut gelding, mounted with practiced ease, and rode out of town without looking back. 5 miles outside Redemption Creek, the landscape opened up into rolling grassland dotted with scrub oak and pine. His ranch, modest compared to some, but respectable at 800 acres, had been his sanctuary since he drifted into the territory 3 years prior.